So, I was just checking my channel statistics around lunch when all of a sudden I saw Sonic Origins trailer on my homepage. A surprise, but a welcome one. It wasn't the longest trailer in the world, but it tells you all you need to know. In this video, I will be breaking down what seems to be included in the game, as well as my thoughts on if it will be worth picking up. Obviously, the first thing anyone will notice is the animated intro, which looks excellent. Sonic & Co are very expressive and the locations are faithful to the games. The music we also get sounds to be of a similar genre to Mania's promotional material, but I like it less than the Mania stuff. An important detail is how we are told these are 4 remasters of the classic games. Some people were probably hoping for a remake, so it's best to come to terms with this now. In case you were wondering about the difference, a remaster is an attempt to update a game to modern standards whilst preserving the original experience as much as possible. The perfect vision of the game, if you will. This means that little to no new content is added, as that was never the objective of the game to begin with. What we do see as a new addition is the ability to play as Tails and Knuckles in the classics. Technically, some ports already allowed this, but for CD, to play as Tails you first had to unlock him, whereas here it seems you'll just be able to pick whoever you want from the get-go. The trailer also presents a classic and anniversary mode, but the only difference I can discern is that classic mode will be a one-to-one port of the game, screen resolution and all, whereas the anniversary mode has wider screen ratios and quality of life changes we saw from past ports, such as the cut zone from Sonic 2 being re-implemented. Now, there were a couple things I noticed that had not outright been stated. The intro we saw may or may not be what plays at the start of the game, but even if it is, I'm pretty sure it's just part of a bigger new feature. Based on how the trailer specifically highlights all new animated content, I believe what is going on is that Sonic Origins will actually play 2D animated cutscenes at various key moments in the game, so long as you play on anniversary mode. They might be limited to playing as Sonic though, because otherwise they would need to reanimate many scenes. If there are no cutscenes, then I'm not sure why the footage we see in the trailer is being marketed as content for the game. We see a clip of Super Tails in Mushroom Hill Zone. What is interesting about this is how there are no super flickies with him. Tails does not actually have a true super form. What we call Super Tails has the same requirements as Hypersonic and Knuckles, the Super Emeralds. I bring attention to this because it is possible, in order to make Tails more appealing to complete with the classics, that he will now have a super form much like Knuckles does without the flickies, and then his old super form will be rebranded as Hyper Tails. Without it, picking Tails in Sonic 2 for instance would make the super reward impossible. From experience, I already know everyone is going to be saying Amy is playable, but I'm here to bring a bitter dose of reality. We are shown the character select screen in the trailer, and she isn't there. But she's on the front cover! Yes, she is. And so is Eggman, and Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic and Amy both only show up on CD. Being in the animated sections does not change this at all either. Most damningly is what would they even make her gameplay anyway? The closest she got to playable in the classics is with Sonic Advance 1, which you can see my video of on the channel. And she plays vastly differently to Sonic. Putting that Amy into the classics would not work out, as the stages will not be accommodating. Any believers still left will say that she could be a Sonic clone, which, aside from being lazy, also would still require new sprite work, and creating completely new data entries for Amy, not to mention 3D special stage models. With all this in mind, how do I feel about the game? Understand that I have already played the Sonic Gems, Mega and DS Classic collections. Each of those games not only came with more titles included, but a vast array of special features. Yes, having them all in ultra wide would be nice, although there have been ways to do this before, and having cutscenes in-game, if I was right about that, is a cool feature. But other than that, the games are already games I own. They don't even seem to be including online multiplayer and co-op, which is a huge missed opportunity. Is this a bad game? A crime against humanity? No, the games are good games and they have clearly been touched up on here. If you have never played these games, which I imagine at least for Sonic 3 and Knuckles with Sonic CD, some of those will be new to you, then yeah, I do think you'll get your money's worth here. Otherwise, if you want the ride the game hype, I suppose this will do you for about a week. Will I get the game? Maybe. If I do, it will likely be because it will be making classic footage for this channel. So, there is my recommendation. Go for it if you're new, otherwise don't expect this game to tie you over for too long. I hope you appreciate this trailer analysis. I don't entertain pipe dreams with no real evidence, and I like to paint a realistic argument. What are your thoughts on the game? Will you get it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. I hope you have a great day, and see you next time. This is the Mighty Emperor, signing off.